perfect. Oh, let me turn the light on. Oh, you guys can see me. Perfect. Oh, how are all of you? I hope you're all doing swell. Do I have Maker already in my? I do not. Let's see. We're gonna be doing some viewer levels today, and then we're gonna move on to the Barb one. I have two friends that have made levels for me, so we're gonna see how those go. And yeah. Then we'll spin the wheel and get a random Barb level. For those of you not in the Discord, I announced the stream schedule. I'm streaming today, and I'll be streaming the 30th, which is my birthday. We're going to do Super Mario Odyssey, but every kingdom I spin a wheel that has a new challenge. The goal is to get maybe under 2 hours. We'll see. Anyway, on to the Barb level. I don't have a timer set up, just because I didn't think about it, but it's fine. We'll start with the not Barb level first, I guess. Start with the friends. There we go. Oh, I hope all the audio's fine, all good. I don't have the first friend's Maker level right now, but I do have the other one, so. There's actually a level I'm making for him. I could show that off if y'all want, but as of right now it doesn't matter. Yeah, I deleted all my courses. As you can see, I only have 3 up. Bro, I made this 2023. Wow. I'm old, man. Anyway. I already beat one of his levels. This is my friend, Gumbo, which we're gonna play Mario Kart with. That's how you may know him. But this is his Maker ID. I can just paste it in the chat for the people. GUNBO_1 Maker ID tab. I don't know if you can actually tab in this. PTH-SH3-J4G. That did not work. Yo, welcome into Crafter. Whoa, Crafter Studios. You got professional on me. Make ready. It did not. Okay, apparently everything I just typed did not type. PTH SG3. This is the alt I have. I got logged out of my other one. Oh no. Or you got logged out as in you're like stuck out of it, or do you think you're gonna be able to get back in it? Oh, cool. We got the other friend. We'll play the other friend's level first, because that other friend, the Gumbo, gave me 2. This is a crafter's level, I believe. A crafter, is your name in Mario Maker your real name? I can get back in, I just haven't yet. That's good. I don't want to look up your account and have your account be your real name, because I did just say it was you. No, it's not? Okay, cool. Just wanting to check. Don't want to dox you like that. 93T M1G. Okay. Happy fun times for Dalton. In this level, I give Dalton a good amount of happy fun time. Awesome. Can't wait for this. Let me get your crafter. Did you just upload this? Not able to die. Huh, okay. I guess we'll test it out. I don't even think you're gonna like it. No, I bet I'm gonna love it. Let me type out your maker code, that way everyone can have it. A_crafter maker ID K9R-6H2-6KF. Okay, now that we have that, I think we're gonna start it. I will follow you, I just need to unfollow someone else to do so. I don't have game audio. Do you guys have game audio? Switch audio. Happy fun times for Dalton. Oh wait, never mind, I got my audio. This is just a... This is a joke level I made for you. Don't worry, I'm working on a mini Kaizo for you to play later. Oh, thank you. This is a perfect way to start off the viewer levels for today. I'm very thankful of this dedication you made to me. Oh, wow. Just wait, I bet there's a key door at the very end, and one of these is gonna have a key. That is my guess. It just keeps going. Oh man, this is wonderful. I really hope I picked the right line. Someone tells me you'd put it higher up, though. It does make me a little bit happier at the thought of you maybe forgetting where it is or having to go through this yourself. You don't have to beat this level if you don't want to. Oh no, it's a viewer level. I beat every level I can. I got this for sure. Okay, why is there a pipe? We're gonna go down. How deep does this go? Aha. And I'm assuming this is just the entire length. You're sorry? No, it's all good. Here, I'm actually gonna do something though. So just give me 1 second, chat. Just 1 moment. This should work. It's been a while since I've had to do this, but I'll pull it out for the people. Ooh. In 1G. Also, how do you make a rail without an end in this game? You click on the rail. Like you click on the square part. Huh. Hold on. I'm gonna save and quit. Do I have this code right? 3T, yeah. I'm trying to look up something for you guys. When did you upload this? Did you just upload this today? Thanks, of course. If you just uploaded this today, then it won't work. Okay, I tried pulling up a level viewer. I will come back to this whenever I can cheat. I don't feel like going through every row. We'll play this one. Tell me if you don't beat this level unless you log out of the game. Or log out of the level. Do it? I ain't going through that. Heck no. What? Okay, if you're cheating it, yeah. What is this? What is that level? You know, it doesn't even matter. It's peak. We love it. Good job, Crafter. Big fans. Everyone, that was a Crafter's level. This is the maker code. I pasted it in the chat for you guys. Random level you made 2 years ago? Oh, wow. That is quite a while ago. Now to my friend who just got maker this recently. I have already beaten this one, so he just wanted me to show it off. Gloom. I never liked it. I belonged on the road. Goal is to try and die in the level? Oh, can you die in the level? Oh, wait. Actually, now that I know that, I'll have to go back to it. But this is level. I kind of optimized it a lot, but I'll try and showcase it the best I can. His first ever level. Look at this guy using indicators, setups. Peak. Wants you to do a 1-block shell jump, but I don't like doing this, so I'm not going to. There we go. That's the first section, really. This is the second one. I'll kind of do this one how you're supposed to. Or I guess he doesn't need you to go on the piranhas. Better than your level you made. Well, he's also watched me play Maker many times, and he whenever he got Maker, he started watching Barb, the Barb content, and he asked me for playlists, so I'm sure he got inspired. But no, everyone has their own style of level. I will beat this. I've beaten it a few times. I think 4 or 5. I was kind of shocked whenever I found out that he was doing 1-block shell jumps in his first level. Because that is something I definitely wouldn't have been able to do. We'll get the coin for the people as well. Ooh. That's tough. That was a tough little piranha jump. We can maybe get the world record again. I've gotten it each time. Nice. Okay. So you see those on-off switches to the right of that screen with the launcher and 2 piranha plants? It can sometimes be on or off depending on when you enter this door right here. And if it's off, then we're lucky and we save like a second or 2. So that's what we're kind of hoping for each time we enter the pipe. Yeah, like they're off. That's perfect. Just means I gotta get the jump. Big skill issue right there. How many levels do you plan on making, Crafter, for streams? Or you just plan on making the 1 mini Kaizo level? I think that's an extra time there, so it's gonna be on. Nope, I was wrong. You're just gonna make however many you end up making? Nice. Don't put Kaizo blocks in your levels though, unless they're funny. That one was funny, but I didn't never get hit by it. I found it when speedrunning. Yeah, but no, that's his first level. It's pretty good. Then, if you go this way and then down here, he's released a new one. Go for it. It's a harder thing to do than to say. We will get the first clear on this level. Okay, Super Mario 3D World. It's fine with me. Okay. No, so that doesn't work. So you can't use a spring there. Unless I need to ground pound into stalling? No. This is great. This is exactly how the Barb level will go. Oh wait. So I think he wants me to do something like that, but instead I'm just gonna do that. That seems easier. Okay. Wall jump off that side right there. do. We love the accidental shell jumps. Awesome. Good way to die. Can't be mad about it. I think you need a ground pound stall there. I don't know if he did a ground pound stall, but if he did, I'm like more and more impressed with him each time he releases a level. Dang. That's tougher than I thought it'd be. I don't know how long this level is. I didn't look at the clear check time. And there is no world record, so we will be the first clear, which is pretty awesome, if you ask me. Oh my gosh. What's wrong with me, man? Why can't I get this? Well, that was a big thud from downstairs. I don't know what that was. What is this? I missed that. How many times now? Like 4? I think I'm throwing too late. Late or low. Or both. No, I think that was too high. So if it's too high, that's too late. So yeah, I need to throw earlier. So I can keep my jump height the same. Huh. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Doesn't seem all that difficult just yet. Then again, I don't know what's after this. Okay, nice. In the door. Scary. Okay, checkpoint. Nice. Yeah, he just likes his 1-block shell jumps, I guess. What is that? What is that scam? I didn't hold left. That was some like Joy-Con drift on my Pro controller. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I want to go for the world record on this one on stream, or maybe we'll do it off stream. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes me. That's a hard jump, actually. I'm like surprised more and more by this level. It's got some hard stuff in it. Awesome. I don't think I can get that back. Yeah. It's fine. Maybe we'll make a challenge out of this one day. That's what I always think about whenever I play games. I'm always like, how can I turn this into more content? It's like anytime I beat a game on stream, I'm like, okay, what's the challenge I can do for this game next time I play it? Ugh. Hate those little long jumps. Little short jumps, I guess. Okay. Bullet section. Does he want me to keep the bullet? We'll say no. Say he doesn't want that. That's just the goal. Check for a Kaiser block, just like the last level. Okay. Why is there a door there, Gumbo? Why is there a door there? Okay. Is this... Ow. Okay. I don't know if that's like DLC content, or that's like an entirely new section. We'll take the door, chat. Don't worry. We'll explore. Because the rest of this level's not too bad. It's not a very tough level. It is a good level, though. Good second level. Crafter, what are you making your Kaizo level as? What theme? I'm a big fan of Super Mario World Kaizo. That's my favorite. But I feel like that's the most common one. Next would probably be 3D World for common levels, but I like Super Mario Bros. 3. I like New Soup's really good. Door. Ooh! A 1-up in coins. Nice. Wonderful. Okay. Good level, good level. We like it. Maybe we'll go for a world record right now. We'll attempt it for a little bit. Try and just knock it out. 3 minutes. Okay. We'll just get it here. You could definitely enter that warp block faster than how I'm doing it, but I don't really want to. Yeah, that's way faster than what we were doing prior. Aw, that would have been such a good run. And don't long jump there, we want to just jump, I think. Good. Oh, that was close, that was close. After this, we'll go back to the crafter's level just to figure out if I can die in it. If not, then we'll just move on to the Barb level. I think we want to run there. I know jumping in 3D World's faster, but I think that's only if I have high speed already. And if I twirl to get onto that land, I don't have speed that I need. Yeah, I don't know if that's faster or not. Why am I getting a baby jump there? What the heck, man? I know you can make it. I've done it before. Ow. I don't know. I can't see, as of like right now, these levels getting really difficult. But I can see them soon. Like maybe after 2 or 3 more levels, I can see them being pretty rough. It seems like he's in that phase where he's messing around with a bunch of just random Kaizo like options and tricks and whatnot, just throwing them together. I mean, hey, that's a great phase to be in. I remember when I was like that. I know eventually in Kaizo you'll start, whenever you make a level, you'll center it around a certain thing, whether that be an enemy, a trick, just an idea. So, I guess we'll see how that goes. Okay, 286 on the entry. This isn't going to be the cleanest world record you guys have ever seen, but it will be a world record. Oh, that was almost good. I was too far. It's fine. A few more attempts, a few more minutes. Doesn't hurt anyone. K288, I think that's faster. I don't quite remember what I had prior. Maybe faster, just walk onto that platform, but I don't know. Okay. Don't mess up the bullet section, and there is no Kaizo block. Should be good. I don't know why my jump input didn't work, but it's fine. We'll take it. Good world record. Kind of freaked out right there. 43. Nice. Now we'll go back to crafters. Not able to die. Okay. Let's try to not succeed, I guess, is the goal. Just sit. Only way I could see us dying is by time right now. There may be one way to not die. And that'd be to get stuck in between the springs because you can't get crushed by any of them. We'll give it a few more attempts, 2 or 3. Nope. Try just ducking in between 2. See, the thing is they all fall like that. There we go. That's what we wanted. Now we sit and die. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I guess while this happens, we can pull up the other thing we need. This. We need the wheel for the Barb level. Other monitor. Ready? We are playing Barb's Trimmers. Okay, we'll play Trimmers. Good, 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 good. But yes, a crafter, technically, you can just die by doing this, but I don't really want to sit here the whole 250 seconds, so I'm just gonna peace out. But yes, you can die in your level. Now to Barb. We got Trimmers. Trimmers, I believe, is an SMW level that revolves around snake blocks, because I've played it before. But we played the Barb levels on this account, so it doesn't matter. We'll see how this goes. I just realized my mic is very in frame. There we go, that's a little better. Not entirely in frame. You can see all the Mario Legos I need to build. Ugh. Anyway. That lined up so perfectly. You have no idea. I also have the Barb levels a little bit smaller on the top for the font. I also don't have a timer for the Barb levels, but you guys will be fine. Right, chat? Pitch Black is what we beat last. We were attempting one of them, but we kind of stopped because I think from now on we're just gonna go with whatever one I roll for that stream. And the one we got is Trimmers. This valley is just one long smorgasbord. World record is 1 minute and 2, and it has a 0.19% clear rate. Okay, without further ado, let's jump into it. Trimmers. Like I said, I've played the beginning of this level before. It was not one that I beat. I don't recall beating, at least. Ooh, that guy spawned in quickly. Ugh. So far not bad. So far, snake blocks are indicated, so I mean, I'll take that. Barb's pretty good at indication because he normally doesn't use it, but whenever he does, it is very clean. Normally he prefers to just not clog up the screen and let the players more figure out what to do whenever something's clear, but whenever it's something like that, I mean, a snake block, you can't always tell where it's going, so I think it's a good indicator. I indicate my snake blocks. I think most creators should. Plus, it leads to a funny troll if you lie about your snake block indication. That is a hard jump. Gosh dang. I wonder if we sit on the snake block for longer. Back? Welcome back. We confirm you can die in your level. You just get stuck in between the springs. Ooh, that's a rough piranha jump. I wish that piranha was 1 block higher. Weird that he made that so tight. We just started the Barb level a few minutes ago, but I don't have the timer like set up or in my files or anything, so that's why there's not one. Ugh. That was a tough jump right there, man. I don't know why it's like that. We'll figure it out. We'll get more used to it, I should say. The world record's a minute, so I don't know if that means it's a minute-long section or if there is a checkpoint. Did you beat that one Barb level you were struggling with? Nope. What we're going to do is, whenever I do a Barb level stream, whatever level I rolled is what we play. So until I roll that one again, we won't be seeing it. It's more incentive for you to beat it in one stream, so that way you don't waste all your progress. I mean, now I understand how to do it, it's just I was unable to execute it. So the next time we roll it, I should be able to. But if it's not rolled, then I can't play it. I don't know. I think it's more justified of a punishment to if I give up, you know? Okay. Progress. Interesting. I think we're waiting for the snake block to push up that launcher for us. Actually, I don't know how that'll work, because it has to go under, but I think the line is just going straight. Oh, there's no blocks, I didn't see those. Oh. Okay, so they get moved over a little bit. I don't know why I didn't pay attention to that, but it's fine. I never realized how much the piranha plants look like strawberries in Super Mario World. Kind of, you just turn them over. I could see this is a very similar aesthetic to the one we were playing, because we were playing Dread before this, and Dread we made it to the last jump many times, actually. And then I practiced it on my own maker after failing it so many times, so I know what that level looks like, and this one's very similar looking, just not vertical. Does that just work? Maybe I want to spin jump at the peak of that third launcher's height. Maybe that'll just work. This one seems easier because it's less timing based and more just go with the flow. The hardest trick in the level so far is this piranha right here, but that's really not that difficult once you learn it. Okay. Not too bad. A minute doesn't feel like there'd be a second section, unless they're just two short sections, you know? I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's a few Barb levels that I have, like, memorized because they're favorites of mine. This one I've seen a little bit on, but not a lot, so I don't remember anything about it. Oh man, that's rough. Maybe not 2 jumps off the pokey there, because I don't need to catch back up to it. I don't think I just need to go from pokey to the bomb, back to the pokey, which should give me enough time. Ah. Little scary, but not bad. I just realized I didn't send out a message to the Discord. My brain was like, oh yeah, we set up a bot for that, but I forgot. I was like, I don't care about the bot. It's fine. Doesn't matter. I guess in editing, I will just put, not like a timer, but maybe a timer. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Aww. Oh, troll. Do you want me to set up the bot? I mean, you totally can if you want. But that's up to you. Also, we found a troll. And it does look like there's a second section. Good to know. Was not really expecting that, to be honest with you. I'll do real quick. Thank you. I appreciate that. W a crafter. Ow. I do like streaming with my light on a lot more, because a lot of my friends were telling me my camera was bad and it couldn't pick up quality, but that's because I was streaming like pitch black. But I don't know, I like having the light on for streams. I think it was a good overall decision, and we'll keep it. Aww. I hate bomb surfing. I think bomb surfing is one of my least favorite tricks in this game. It doesn't feel inconsistent. Well, I'm gonna say it isn't inconsistent, it just feels that way. But maybe that's just me being picky. I like that setup there with the Koopas. That's a cool setup. It's very simple. A lot of this level is very just simple, traditional platforming. No tricks, nothing. The only real trick in this level is the bomb surf, but I don't know if you'd consider that a trick. I like that because you have to spin jump early, but just still like far. So, but if you go like, you know, slow, you'll like stub your toe on the snake block and lose your spin. It's kind of funny. Why does that keep happening? I wonder if I can ride this back. I'm not upset anymore, I can just do this. We're going back, chat. It's an adventure. Maybe it'll take me to like a secret. Or not, that's fine. We can just start over. That would have been a perfect secret, Barb. Just, you know, since I'm like a better level creator and everything, I just figured I'd let you know. And I call the bot Crafter. I think you should just make it B Crafter and tell people the B is for bot. I think that's kind of funny. There's a 1-up on my snake block. Did that happen the other times? I don't think it did. Okay, you will. Thank you. I mean, you can name it whatever you want. You're the one setting it up. What? What do you mean? Why is it doing that? Why does it not want to just go right? This is a very easy first section. I'm saying this and I'm probably gonna jinx myself with like a 2-hour second section, but I don't know, as far as Barb levels go, this is not a struggle. That's rude. I'm surprised that made it. I wonder if Barb put in a really obvious spring troll like that, because like I don't see anyone hitting it. Who's gonna stand 2 blocks away from the pipe and not just go in it whenever they get over there? I wonder if he did that because there's a more clever or more hidden troll right there. Like if there's like a 1-up block or fish or something that you spawn in. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see what's lurking. Now that I think about it, I wonder if, since this section's so short, I wonder if there's going to be a checkpoint past the pipe. It could be 2 sections, but no checkpoint. Maybe that's what it is, because it's only a 0.1% clear rate, so there may not be a checkpoint. Okay. What? Are you kidding me? Okay, I think we're gonna... What are we gonna do differently there? It's an interesting little bomb interaction. Too slow. Whatever, man. I was almost too quick for that first mole. That was scary. Okay, that was a tighter jump on the pokey. But it's glowing there, so I don't know if it would make it. That's kind of crazy. That's a lot harder than I thought it was, at least. This is a fun fact for you guys, but this level, I believe, now that I'm like looking at it, is the inspiration for the first level in my own Super World. Huh. I think I don't know, it may not be the inspiration, but it is very similar to this, my level Ultra Start. Except mine doesn't use snake blocks, mine uses blue platforms. Interesting fun fact, thank you. I don't know if it's a true fun fact, but I think it is. No, that level's way harder than this one, at least, as far as this section. I like making really difficult Kaizo levels. Ones that I struggle to even beat, and I'm the creator. Okay, that kind of worked, but I froze up. 2, 3, 2 spins, little spin. Okay, this is enough time if I were to have made it. Got a Discord notif. Is that B Crafter? Oh my gosh, the bot. It joined. Heck yeah. We love our slave bots. We're just gonna name all the things that are my unpaid interns. We're gonna name them all blank crafter. From A to Z. Okay, there we go. Oh, what? That's why that spring was so obvious. Man. With there being a Kaizo block there, I'm more inclined to believe there's a checkpoint. Because Barb wouldn't want to just re-troll you over and over again with such a, yeah, annoying Kaizo block. Good one though, good one. I didn't expect it. The springboard, it worked. It was the perfect distraction. I got too comfortable. Love those hidden blocks. Yeah, no, they're fantastic. They don't get better than Barb placements either. Ugh. I'm personally a big fan of Kaizo blocks in Kaizo levels when done correctly. And I genuinely can't stress it enough when it comes to other Kaizo creators, but I think Barb does them the best. A lot of the times they're just, you know, in your face and very annoying, and they become more of an obstacle than a joke. But I don't know, I think that one's not too difficult to dodge. And Barb has built such a legacy, quote unquote, within the Kaizo community, to where I think at this point he can get away with anything. So, I don't know, you just can't be mad at him. Now, if this were at the end of a multi-hour long level and I had just made it there for the first time and I got hit by that Kaizo block, I would probably be screaming. But it's fine. I feel like this hasn't taken me too long to make it there, but then I look up and it's taken me about 20 minutes. I don't feel like that's too bad for a section 1. I haven't been paying attention to how long actual segment of this level is, I'll pay attention to my timer in the top whenever I get there to kind of help me guesstimate on how long the next section will be off the world record. Okay, we're in. And you do get a checkpoint. Auto-scrolling? No. When do we enter? We entered at like 268, say like 265. So that's 35 seconds. So this section should theoretically be the same amount. Very cool. Now we definitely don't want to start over, otherwise we lose our checkpoint. Okay. Yeah, no, we basically just got an easier version of the last level. Or, I'm gonna say easier, but I don't know quite just yet. My stream is behind by a lot. There we go, I fixed it. I think. Hello? Yes, I'm live. Hold on, okay. Ow. Man, depending, I don't want to jinx it, but depending on how quickly we get done with this level, we may be able to put in a second Barb level, or even look at a second Barb level. Okay. Off of that, onto the new snake block. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Something I could see Barb doing, because he's a very big joke guy when it comes to Kaizo. I could see him throwing in an actual springboard trap. Ooh, at the very end. It's kind of cool. I like that. That's a cool way to activate a snake block. In Mario Maker 2, something that not a lot of people know is that you can only have up to, I believe, 5 or 6 snake blocks. I don't know the exact number, but I know it's one of those two. You can only have those many snake blocks in a area, so whether it be the sub area or main overworld. So that's already 4 that we've seen. So it may be a short section. Ah. Missed. I think in the last section the hardest part was that little piranha jump at first. This one, it may be that jump there, but I don't know. We did just start the section. I do like that. That's a cool little setup. Do I need to re-hit the on-off switch? Probably not is my guess. Oh, okay. That's fine. I like that little shell setup too. I'm just glazing this whole level, I realize. I'm complimenting everything about it. It really is just a good level. These are the kind of levels I make. That's why I like them so much, because, you know, I'm just a great level creator. And I can relate to this one. Weird. What was that? What was that throw, Mario? Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you have like no momentum, you get like one of those little soft baby throws. So you need a little bit of speed and they'll just go flying. I don't know why that needs to be a mechanic in the game, but it is. Nintendo made a lot of very weird choices for this game when it came to physics and just, I don't know, enemies and whatnot. Like, they decided to make all tracks, or not tracks, but conveyors. So if you place a enemy or any sort of entity or item on a conveyor, including the player, they will just move along at the speed of the conveyor. You hit a P-switch, it stops the conveyor from moving. And I think rather than making it stop all conveyors, they should have just made a P-switch conveyor that stops and starts on P-switch timers. I think that gives a little bit more range. but that's just a tiny nitpick of mine. I wonder if you can be too fast there. Whoa. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Oh! Oh, he dropped the fish in my face. What the heck? Oh my goodness. I was thinking there might be a Kaizo block there, but nope. Fish to the face. How rude. That one was a mean fish. That's going in the YouTube video. I think you can be too fast there. Now I'm looking at it. Oh, that section's so cool. I love that little pokey part onto the spike block. Great theming. A good Kaizo level, a lot of people say a good Kaizo level is more chaotic because it's more difficult. I think what makes a good Kaizo level is simplicity and not overusing your roster of items and blocks. Such as we've only seen, I believe, 4 different enemies in this level. And this is a pretty big level. It's not long, but it's pretty open. And you only see few things. I don't know. I think the ability to reuse the same enemies, items, and entities throughout your level is a very good skill to have. Bad news, I can't make announcements in forum chats. Interesting. I don't know why it's like that. I'm sure we can find another way to do it. I like made my hair really fluffy. I don't know why it's doing that. I wonder if that fish is the only other troll in the level. Ooh. Okay, as soon as we get up to that, we don't want to, like, waste our time at all. Awesome. No! I think I just screwed myself. Yeah. It's fine. We'll make it back. Yeah, so a lot of this level is just go with the flow, but it seems that the second section it has a little bit of waiting, but not timing. So it's not too similar to Dread, I guess. Because Dread has a lot of timing-based aspects in it. And for those that are confused, Dread was the last level we played. It was very similar aesthetic-wise to this, but as far as playability and all the features within Dread, it's not much like it at all. Yeah, that jump's scary. I'm surprised I made it the other times. It's a very controlled jump, so you want to jump high to where you can land far on the snake block, but not too high to where you hit your head on the spikes. There's another fish? Why is there another fish? You'd never put 2 fishes in a level. Why are there 2 fishes? What the heck, man? Did someone hurt you? Why are you having so many trolls in this level? What did I do? I don't deserve 2 fish to the face. I swear, if there's a 3rd fish, I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna go to Barb's house and I'm gonna drop down a paper and be like, look, Barb, I'm suing you for mental harassment. I can't take another fish. It's not fair. It's not a skill issue, it's just not knowing. Oh. That would have worked. we're okay. We don't need to worry about it. Because I know Barb. Barb is benevolent. Barb cares about the people that play his levels, his fans, his supporters. He would surely not throw a third fish in my face. Surely. Ow. That's my fault. I'm fine with the dumb death that's my fault, but a dumb death that isn't my fault, that's gonna make me rage, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get angry. I kinda wanna know what things in a game would make me rage, because I honestly haven't raged at a game that I know of. I've gotten frustrated before, like in Hollow Knight, whenever just something randomly kills me in a boss fight. But as far as everything else in games, I'm not too frustrated. You're waiting for the third fish? I know, me too. I feel like a third fish, yeah, third fish, that would cause me to crash out. That'd be my first rage incident. And it'd be caught live on my channel. It'd be perfect. I'd become famous. I can already see the headlines. Man hit in face with third fish. Oh my gosh. Millions of views. Now I'm kind of wanting that third fish. Unless, of course, it's just mean. If it's a third fish I dodge, I'm fine with it. Those other two fish were in pretty similar spots, so now I'm kind of being mind gamed a bit, because it's like, okay, if I get proposed with that spot again, do I do the same thing in hopes that he would predict that I'd go different and try and dodge it? Or would he know that I'm gonna try and dodge it and throw it in the exact same spot? It's a problem with Barb. He gets in your head. Maybe not the normal person's head, but he gets in my head. I'm overthinking it. There probably isn't even a third fish. It's probably all good. Only thing is we can only find out if I get back there. Which we will. Just hopefully soon. Don't know what I'm doing there. Do I want to spin jump off the ball, or do I just want to jump to the launcher? I think we'll try jumping to the launcher first. This is slow. Yeah. We'll try jumping to the launcher first to see how it goes. Huh. Good death. I think I've mentioned this before, but one of my favorite things when playing Kaizo levels or really popular levels is seeing where your little X marker gets placed and how many other people die there. Like, you can see other people have died where I just died, but there are some spots where it's just only you have died. I always thought you could set an infinite amount, but apparently an X marker gets placed only where your last death is. So you only get one, which I find interesting. I kind of like it. Ow. I think what we're doing is, I'm not fully paying attention to the right there because there's a lot going on the left, but I think what we're doing is we're going back on that launcher at the top and we're just going to write it down to either a door or pipe. Probably pipe. Unless there's a third section in this vertical level. This area. Okay, so we want to not spin off the ball, like I said I was gonna try to do. That just seemed too high for me to not. Unless I was slow. I could have been slow because I spin jump up there to try and line myself up better with the fish being thrown. But maybe you just wait half a second. Which is very mean, because this whole level is like go, 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 but whenever you go, you get smacked in the face. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the ball is what you want. I don't know if you can make that with a regular jump. We'll try it. This time for real, we'll try it with a regular jump just to get to see. It's not too trial and error-y, it's more, I guess if I were to know better heights or pay attention to the heights, I would have gotten it. But oh, wow. That shell lines up really well. I'm very impressed with how he got that to line up just perfectly. Not even an auto-scroller, it just naturally happens like that. It's rare to find those kind of setups. Maybe I should start playing good or bad levels, that way you guys can appreciate these Barb levels with me just as much as I do. I plan on starting some Endless Expert soon. Try and get to 100 levels in Endless Expert without skipping. I feel like that could be kind of fun. It's a good test of all the different abilities in this game and getting to range your skill a lot of different subjects. Whether it be good levels, bad levels, really bad levels. I lied. I don't know why I'm not jumping. I don't know why I'm not jumping. I keep going for the ball. The ball's closer, so it's just, I want to get my hands on it. I want to touch it. I need to not. Good luck with that. Thank you. I hope it goes well. I don't know how tough it would be to do that, but I'm imagining 100 levels skipless. I feel like I could get it in not one stream, but without needing to reset. And then if I were to reset, it'd be in the beginning, like first 5 levels. Because if you get a good start, you can build your 15 lives up pretty quickly. That just works. It just always works. I kind of want to steal that shell setup, but I'm not one for plagiarism in the game whenever it comes to my levels, so I try not to with other people's. Inspiration's fine, but plagiarism is not okay. And that's just a singular setup, so there is no issue if I were to copy it, in my opinion. I'm trying to just go quick enough to where I can line up with that launcher easier. Because as soon as that starts falling, there's no catching up with it. Not every entity, most entities fall at the same speed as Mario, so I wouldn't be able to catch up with it. Nope, you have to use the ball. I really do think you need to use the ball, but that just means I need to be faster on my fish movement. Maybe if I get up there and do a quick turn back rather than any sort of jump or waiting, maybe one turn back just lines it up to where I need it, where I need it to be. that fish. I don't know, man. We'll see if there's a third one. It's like in the back of my mind right now. It's just the Mario fish. It's just floating around there. Ah. Oh, Crafter, how does it feel to not be on your main account? You're not even a mod right now. Should I mod your alt account? I mean, I don't know how long you're gonna have your alt account instead of your main one, but if you're gonna have it for a while, I can mod it. I forgot about the first one because I was thinking about the second one. Ah, these fish. That one's my fault, but still, I'm gonna blame Barb anyway. Because I can. Oh, unfortunate. You don't care? Okay. We'll see. If I need you to do any sort of mod action, I'll just mod you. If there's no other mods in the chat. How many mods do I have? I have you and I have David. But I don't think I have any other mods anymore. I used to have a bunch, but then I banned them all. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Is Zadcry a mod? Or is he just a constant viewer? I think he's just a constant viewer. I don't think he's a mod. You see? Yeah, he is here. He's a mod. That's so rough, man. You have to jump the exact height of that launcher. That's the new hardest thing in the level, or most difficult, I should say. Everything else flows pretty easily, but that one's not timing based. That's just more a really tight control jump. By the way, when are you starting the Iron Valley Challenge? I'm thinking I'll do the Stardew Valley Iron Valley Challenge sometime around mid-January. Mid-January, I plan on starting a new game on stream, a couple challenges, and yeah, maybe we'll find a game to speedrun too. Maybe not. I don't know why I didn't do a big jump there. But yeah, mid-January is when we'll focus on starting up a new game. So we're gonna definitely be beating Undertale. Like, I'm locking in Undertale early January, like first 2 weeks we're completing it. Because I was like checking my schedule earlier. I was looking at everything. I'm like, okay, do I have enough stream days to just beat Undertale? And I definitely should. And then after that, we'll start a new game, and then I can focus on a lot of my short challenges to maybe crank out some YouTube videos. Go too quickly there. Sometimes I'm going too quick to where I'm getting small jumps, and I'm not doing big jumps to raise the screen to drop the fish. Should focus on that a little bit more. Is that earlier this winter? I did, but then I realized how busy December is. December is probably the busiest month for myself and my family. Okay. There's a block there! Who put... Oh. Man. How many trolls is that? That's one Kaizo block in the first section, 2 fish in this section, a Kaizo block at the end, and that spring, which is like a semi-troll distraction, really. We were gaming. That was almost it, chat. We got it soon now. now that we did that, I feel like we can get it pretty easily. At least, I'm not gonna lie, at least it wasn't a fish. Should've ran a prediction. Because I got that set up for YouTube. I can now run predictions and stuff, rather than just like polls, which I guess are the same thing. I kind of stopped using my Twitch account, so the goal is to like start setting my Twitch up each time as well, but I just got lazy and don't use my Twitch when I stream. I only use YouTube. The goal is to start using both, always. Starting probably this week should be a good idea, especially with the birthday stream coming up. I'm excited for that one. If you didn't see the stream schedule, we were doing Super Mario Odyssey, but every kingdom is a new challenge. And the goal is to beat it under an amount of time, and if not, then, I don't know, we'll do a punishment or something. Which is a little frightening to say. I was way too slow there. That's fine. If I fail, you okay. You take over the stream? That'd be interesting. I don't know what that implies by you take over the stream. Okay, yeah. I figured it out. Don't worry. I got it. I'm excited. One of the games I want to start, so I have a lot of games, and I'm going to propose this to the YouTube viewers on which one I start, rather than just making me pick. That way you guys can decide. Post in the Discord a list of games that I have, and you guys can pick between which one I start for my next full playthrough. There's some short ones, there's one long one, but there's about 4 or 5 total options. If you want, you can look them up whenever I send them, or you can just pick it based off the name. Pick a game that you recognize and not even look at the other ones that you don't. Whatever you guys want. I think it's funny. A good way to do it. I'll ask some friends IRL just because I only have a few amount of people in the Discord that actually talk and vote and whatever. So I'll ask some friends that don't have Discord on their votes as well. Try not to sway them towards anything. Keep it all neutral. Because there are definitely some I want to play over others. Yeah. Dang it, man. Keep messing myself up before that first fish. Just taking it slow. Doing one more jump than I need to. Since I was slow with the pokey. Yeah, I think that was too slow anyway. It's fine. I was letting Mario kiss the fish one last time. What are you leaning towards wanting to play next? Well, the spike block didn't spawn there. So, the few options I have are going to be Subnautica, Baba Is You, Princess Peach Showtime, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, and there was like another one, but I already forgot, so it's probably not that one. Honestly, after Undertale being so long, I'm not gonna just say like a specific game, but I would like a shorter game. I think Mario vs. Donkey Kong is gonna be maybe 2 streams long. Princess Peach Showdown or Showcase, I could see that being about the same. but since it looks like a Paper Mario style game, I could see it more taking me 3 or 4 streams. Subnautica I know is long, but I know Subnautica is good, and I know a lot of people want Subnautica, so I wouldn't mind that one. Baba Is You is completely up to my own ability, because it's a pretty filled puzzle game, but it is just a puzzle game. So it's really up to my own ability whether I can beat it quickly or not, I think. Because the levels themselves are very short, because I've played the first few levels and I've seen a little bit of late game. Not to where I remember any spoilers or answers or anything, but I've seen a good little amount on that game. Can you do a test for me? You think I'd like it? A test on what, like Sporkle? What kind of test are we talking about? But yeah, those are what I'm leaning towards. I think out of all of them, preferably a shorter game. The shortest one, the better, just so I can knock it out and then move on to the next. But I wouldn't mind if I got like Subnautica, or if I struggled with Baba Is You. I just think if I were to struggle with Baba Is You, it'd be funnier for content, but a little boring after a little bit. I was asking, do you think if I would like Baba Is You? Oh, I did not get that from your... Oh, do you think you would like it? I don't know. You can see me play it and then decide that for yourself. But it's a pretty unique puzzle game. I bought it maybe 2 years ago, and it was like $2-3 in the Nintendo eShop store. So it's not too bad to buy for a good puzzle game. I watched a streamer named Carl Sagan. He played a good amount of it, but I didn't watch it because I figured I'd be playing it. But I'm pretty sure he beat it in 2 streams, I want to say. Yeah, we'll say 2 streams. No, I'm too slow. Yeah, that was way too slow. What was I doing wrong there? Maybe waiting too long for the first and second fish to fall? I know the next time we make it in that pipe, we're just gonna beat the level. That's why I'm postponing it, you know? Just so that way you guys can have more content. No, this loses. I should just die. I wonder if you can make it under that. I think he placed it... I think he knows what he's doing and he placed it there just to know that you can't rush. Otherwise you would just be too fast now that I think about it, and you wouldn't have any sort of timing struggle. So honestly, the fish are well placed for what he needed them to do, which is to stall you out. I can't think of a better obstacle. Okay, post a test vid for me real quick. I'm sorry, what is that? What? How? How do you do that, man? That Kaiser block's got me twice now. I don't understand. I was past it. Ugh, whatever. Can you post a vid? What? To test the bot. Oh, so it's for videos, not live streams? Or is it just... I mean, I don't have any videos lined up in my queue. or any unedited videos or anything, so I can't really do that. At least for this channel. I might be able to do both. Okay. Well, maybe how about after stream I'll go live for just like a minute to see if it notifies or anything. Because preferably, I don't post a lot of videos, I don't plan on it, but I do stream, or I'm starting and trying to stream more. As long as I hit half of what I tell my fans in the schedule, I'm happy. I don't feel as bad. Obviously, I'd like to hit all the streams, but I don't mind it. Can you set this up after stream? Okay. Nice! Easy. Oh, okay. That is another Barb level down. GG's, thank you, thank you. Man, that one was rough. Actually, no, it wasn't too bad. We'll say that. It was pretty good. I can change that to 3. Yippee! Woohoo! Congrats. Thank you. That was a good level. The second section took me less than 30 minutes to do the second section. That was not bad at all. Yeah, lot more levels. Now we have, what, 54 more levels to go? And out of all of them, we've played 4. So, not bad. A lot of Super Mario levels. I feel like the least I'm seeing, well, now that I was about to say that, they're popping up. The least I've seen is New Soup. I've only seen 2 of those. Okay. They don't seem too bad. Out of all of them, I'm just going to show you guys the thumbnail for it. Yes, this one right here. 28 days later. This level scares me. Look at that. It took Barb 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes to beat it. And I tried to not look it up, but I remember whenever I saw the clear video to this, I remember it being dreadful. So, not really looking forward to it. Sorry, yeah, that's the thumbnail to the level. That's how you know it's a good level. Now there's some easy ones. Like, I know the Running Man's an easy one. I think Rush Hour is an easy one. Last Samurai is a shell level. But yeah, I don't know too many of them off my head. I think Old Boy. No, I don't know that one. Total Recall is one that DGR played, and it took him a little over 2 hours, I want to say. So, I don't know. I've beaten a few of these. Like this one, we actually did beat. We beat this one last time I did this challenge. We did Groundhog Day, and we did The Producers. So we have a little bit of experience with those ones. We'd like to roll those ones soon. Just to maybe have a day where we knock out 2 Barb levels in one stream. New Wheel. Let me see what time it is. It's... Yeah, we can attempt it. I don't see an issue with that. I say we go for it. Other monitor. Let's see what we get. Something delicious. Something good. Something tasty. What are we getting? Escape from New York. Okay. Let me fix my monitor. Okay, there we go. Escape from New York. Let's see what that is. Back to my YouTube, refresh that, and yeah. Escape from New York. You're a #1. You're the Duke. You're the Duke. Let's look at it. Super Mario 3D World. Not my forte, but I mean, we gotta do it sometime. Okay. 4. We were kind of gaming. That was not bad at all, chap. Yeah, we can probably attempt this one for a little bit longer. I'm kind of impressed with myself. This is not one I've played. Oh, I didn't line up like last time. Not too shabby. We've been getting all of his vertical levels recently, which I kind of find funny. How did I get that to line up so? How did I do so well on my first attempt? What the heck? I feel like that happens too much. You'll get a really good first attempt and then the rest of your attempts are okay for a little bit. Not as good. Yeah, that's not... No idea. We just gamed, I guess. Ow. Yeah, if this was Twitch, I'd set a prediction of, what would I set? Would I set a Kaizo block troll prediction? I feel like Kaizo block's pretty common. Fish are less common. Unless it's that last level and you have 2 of them. No. So that time I tried to be slower, but I want it bouncing off that left wall. I don't know what I did. Whatever movement I did was perfect. That's what we're doing. Okay. Nope. Didn't jump. Those guys, they only jump whenever you jump, but I jumped too early from my last one, too recent, so it didn't register it, I guess. This may be a double Barb level day. I don't know what I'm doing. Messing around, apparently. Whee! Cool. I don't know why I'm just sitting there. Okay. Good progress. I like these faster paced levels. These faster paced levels are more for me. Less timing and more just go. Then again, this is another vertical auto scroller. How many of these have we gotten? I think just the, well, we got Pitch Black, which was our second level. Then Dread was the third level we played and it was 1. I mean, 4 out of 5 being vertical auto scrollers is kind of crazy luck. I just gotta say that now. And I threw it instead of dropped it. I can't imagine he has many more vertical scrolling levels, right? Right? Surely not. I'm trying to think of any. I know he has a vertical level Dr. Strangelove, but I don't think it's an auto-scroller. That's like the only other vertical level I can think of his. So we may have just gotten all of them in the very beginning. Oh wait, no, there's the Batman? Or is the... I don't know. I have no idea. I'm trying to remember all my Barb levels, but kinda can't. Aw, I tried to go too quickly. I'm rushing this beginning fire bro. So the fire bro, as long as I always do the same movement, should always shoot the same. DC or Marvel? I'm a DC guy. Easy answer, DC. Especially whenever it comes to the MCU and DCU. I know the DCU's only dropped one movie so far, and it's the Superman with David Cornsweet. But I'm ready for this. I'm ready for the new DC. James Gunn is a fantastic director. Director of Guardians of the Galaxy, arguably one of the best franchises in the MCU, or stories, or movies, whatever you want to call it. So I'm very ready. Obviously Marvel has some amazing films, such as Iron Man 1 with Robert Downey Jr., but they weren't always able to hold that same love that movie provided, the amount of importance that movie provided, you know? And I think it's important that all the movies should at least make you feel that way, or be better in that way each time. So. Three is pretty decent. I know not a lot of people like Iron Man 2. I like it. I like all the Iron Man movies. I think Iron Man's probably my favorite Marvel hero. Like, mainline Marvel hero. I think it has to be Iron Man. And then, like, main Justice League member, I'm a big Batman fan. So really, I think that shows that I just like the rich guy with no powers. It's probably weird, but those are my two favorites from the Justice League and Avengers. I know a lot of people like Spider-Man. Isn't Spider-Man like the most favorited superhero? Is it Spider-Man or Superman? Might even be Batman, now I'm thinking about it. I like that fireball section, that's cool. Ooh, we were slow that time. We were really slow that time. All around, Robert Downey Jr. is one of the best MCU actors. I agree with that. I think that's a completely valid take, honestly. No, I love a lot of RDJ's work. Like, one of my favorite movies is, it's called Charlie Bartlett. I love that movie. And RDJ, he doesn't have a big role in that film, but he's great. Same with, amazing comedy movie, Tropic Thunder. He's in that, he's fantastic. Spider-Man is one of the favorites as well. Yeah. What about you? Are you more a Marvel or DC person? I think DC has better heroes, better villains, better stakes, consequences, wins all throughout all of their storylines. Except for, like, a lot of the media. It's just, what it lacks is good media. It had their fair share of movies, like, the Christopher Nolan Batman films are peak. And then the new Robert Pattinson Batman films are also really, really good. But, I don't know. Your favorite's Groot. Groot's a good fan favorite. Another Guardians of the Galaxy character, James Gunn, who just knows what he's doing. Did you know that I Am Iron Man at the end of Endgame was improvised? I didn't think it was improvised. I thought it was that they had another line where they were initially going to make it the first F-bomb in the MCU, where Iron Man was just going to say, like, F you to Thanos. But then they realized they didn't really want to do that for the big final line. So I think they were just messing around with a bunch of lines like that, and I Am Iron Man just was the best one. I haven't actually seen the DCU, So, when it comes to DC movies, the last era was the Zack Snyderverse, with like the Ben Affleck Batman, Gal Gadot Wonder Woman, Jason Momoa Aquaman, all those, Henry Cavill Superman, which is probably the best of the casting choices, but I'm gonna be honest with you, don't waste your time with it. It's not good media. If you want to get into DC, this year is going to be the year to do it. Because we already have the Superman out, they're releasing Supergirl, they have Peacemaker out, which is one of the shows, and then after that, more shows they're releasing are the Green Lantern series, which I'm very much looking forward to. We haven't had a good Green Lantern media ever, so hopefully it's good. There's no doubt in my mind that it won't be good. I don't know. I think I trust James Gunn with the DCU. He, of all directors, is probably the best choice out there. You should get into it. Then we can nerd out about the DC comics. No. You don't read comics? Me neither. I just know a lot of the comic lore. I don't know, I think DC definitely does better with comics than Marvel as well, but that could just be because I'm biased. I don't know. The MCU is based off of a lot of what happens in the comics, whilst all the movies that DC has produced are not, including these newer films. They're purely just the directors, writers, whatever's design. Okay, this is faster. Wait there. Okay, so if you just go, it's halfway up. So we're gonna do a turn back and then go. That section's a little timey-ish, but I don't mind it. Timing's probably my least favorite thing in Kaizo. That's just because I don't want to have to deal with it. It's one of the harder things to implement in Kaizo. Aw, why are you doing this to me? Why? I don't know if you answered my question, but are you more a DC or more a Marvel guy, Crafter? I'm imagining you're Marvel. If so, what is your opinion on the new, how they're gonna end it all? Supposedly. Supposedly it's going to come to an end with this Avengers Doomsday. And I kinda hope so. They've been milking this MCU for too long. We need a break, and then we need a new reboot. Or maybe just, end it. Forever. I think DC definitely deserves this reboot, because it's never gotten a good, in my opinion, it's never gotten a good era, but... Ow. Honestly, I feel like they should have at least rebooted it by now. I think they should have definitely done that. I agree with you. Is One Piece as a series better than Iron Man movies, or just too different to compare? I think the first Iron Man movie is probably my favorite superhero movie. And as I've been glazing DC this whole time, I love the first Iron Man movie. But when it comes to One Piece, I think One Piece as a whole has been able to run the 1,000 episodes, which overall is longer than all 3 Iron Man movies combined, and able to keep an audience throughout it all, and able to continue writing and giving more plot and more character development and more care towards its series. I think with that being the way it is, you have to kind of say that One Piece as a whole is better than Iron Man as a series when it comes to its movies. They are very different to compare, so I wasn't sure at first, but I think that's a valid reason to say One Piece is better, even if I don't want to yet, because I haven't watched all of it, or even close to all of it. No, that's what I was afraid was happening. Surprised I still interacted. I wonder, can you just make that from the first box? Did I screw myself the first time? I think you can. That's the first jump you definitely can because you can twirl, but the second one you might be able to as well. Which, if that's the case, I would have been able to make it last time. I just didn't know. No, but I'm a big anime guy, and right now I'm loving One Piece. I have not been able to watch as much as I wanted to recently, just because I've been, you know, busy with work and whatnot and all the things going on this month. But I'm loving it. Like, I'm about to, once I get more free time, I'm gonna just be grinding that anime, watching it non-stop. I don't see it being for everyone, even though it is the most popular anime, which might make me have a bad take, but I don't know, I love it personally. Like, it is an anime for me. What am I doing? Oh, I didn't know! No! That's the end? That might be the end. Is it the end? Oh, if I would have known, bro. If I would have known. That was crazy. That was... Man, I was gaming. Not something we do often on this channel, but that felt pretty good. Now, One Piece, I wasn't gonna start, but I think I told you this. My friend who loves One Piece, huge shout out to him. He got me watching it, and the reason he gave to me to start it was because One Piece has been going for so long, and the whole mission of the show, which is established in like the first episode, is that the main character wants to find the One Piece. And as it being the biggest anime series out there, once the One Piece gets found, the hype over it is going to be crazy, and there will be spoilers everywhere. So why not, you know, join in with the hype with everyone else and get to experience and figure out and learn what the One Piece is with everyone else. Watch it be just a checkpoint. Yeah, I'm looking at the world record, and the world record's a minute 15. And it's an auto-scroller, so we're kind of all forced to go the same speed, except for the first section entry pipe and this section entry pipe. But from what I think this is like a minute section. I don't know. There could be a checkpoint. If so, then that world record is crazy. But no, if you like anime and you have the time to watch 1,120-minute episodes, do it. It sounds crazy, and it is crazy, but it's just so crazy that it works. Or actually, I know Netflix is taking over One Piece, I think, and they're redoing it all, but cutting out unimportant scenes. which after watching the first 20 episodes, a little under 20 episodes, it's not bad. I don't think there's been any filler at all so far, and I've watched all of Naruto, and half of Naruto is filler episodes. That is one of the just biggest waste of time animes there is. I'm rushing here. Yeah, man, why would you do that? Why would you place it on a spike? I gotta cut all my speed. Imagine One Piece is all a dream. Good, not an anime person. I think if they were to do that, then it would be one of the biggest riots of all time. They would make you go, they'd make the studios go back, rewrite the ending, publish something better. Something I don't know and is not confirmed is whether the writer of One Piece knows what the One Piece is. They've claimed to know what it is, and what they're gonna make it be and all that, and how they're gonna end it, but they haven't been able to, like, justify and, like, be honest about it. They're like, yeah, we might know what it is. And it's like, man, I could see there being so much pressure now behind it. Like, yeah, you don't want to disappoint your millions of fans. Bad jump, bad jump. What's that? Oh wait, that kind of lined up my fireball for me. That's fine. Good attempt. Aww, no speed. I feel like this right here will get a good attempt, or soon. I feel a good attempt coming back. Maybe not pipe entry good, but we'll see the pipe at least. Just need to lock in a little bit as I continue talking and throw the spring the wrong way. I did not time that at all. Ugh. Like I said, good attempts coming in. I do realize, and I've said this before, and I hate to repeat myself, but I play better when I'm not talking. I feel like I've gotten better at it since I started playing Maker again, because I took maybe a year, maybe 2-year break from Mario Maker, and like that dread level, man, I was struggling. I was not 3 hours on that thing. But now we're doing pretty well. I play it offline too, making my own Kaizo levels, playing friends' Kaizo levels, and I feel like I'm not doing too bad anymore. I mean, we already beat one Barb level in about an hour, and now we're doing the second one. And we've been on it for what, maybe not even 30 minutes yet. So I don't feel like I'm doing too bad. Yeah, maybe it has been a little over 30 minutes, but just still in that 30-minute range. It's almost like practicing makes you better at things. It's crazy. Speaking of practice making you better at things, my friend and I were talking about school and how, like, this is my last year of doing school, besides, like, college courses and whatnot, but, like, high school, it's my last year. And one of the things we were talking about is whenever you're younger, you're always doing school, and it's such an issue and whatnot. It's always taking up so much time, and it's stressful, it's difficult. But now that we're both older, we both have a job, we both have other obligations, school just doesn't feel that bad. It just feels like another obligation that you get done. And as far as school being difficult, it really is. Just the more you study and like care to learn, the effort-wise, the easier it gets. And I don't know why that was so difficult for me to just understand at a young age, but senior, I'm homeschooled, so I kind of mess with my credits a lot. So we're basing it purely off credits, not year time. And I'll be done. I could technically graduate in the summer if I do my course early, not having to start the next school year. Man. Ugh, that part's probably the hardest part for me. A lot of this level is go, 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 and right once you get to the boxes, the box part and then the blink block part gets pretty easy. We'll both be class of 26, that's kind of cool. You graduate through our co-op. I'm technically also allowed to because I finished an entire year's course. So I could go back. I'll graduate through there probably. See if they'll let me do a speech as well. You think they'd allow that? You think I'd be able to do that at Grafter? No. I'll talk to one of the teachers there, or a few of them, and see if they can get me to give a speech. They don't like you that much? No. It's not that they don't like me. It's just that they don't favor me. You know. I mean, there's a few people there I could talk to. Like there's the English teacher, Miss Allen. Not trying to dox too many people, but she's like head of the board or whatever for that place. So I feel like I could kind of slip a good word in because I'm best friends with one of her sons, and I took a few of her classes, and she didn't hate me. So I don't know. I feel like it could work. Boing. There's a lot of wall jumps in this level. Just now kind of realizing that. I did not hear my other wall jump. I thought I just didn't put my input in. Weird. It's a big message. I'll wait for that to go on my other monitor for me to read it, or I'll just read it now. She's not the English teacher, she's just in classes involving English. Yeah, that's right. She's the literature teacher, and like all the other stuff. Like debate class and all that. She teaches a bunch of courses. I think she teaches the most, right? Scary. That, I haven't heard the input. So there, you actually want to unduck before jumping because it builds you up that like crouch jump thing that 3D World has. It's a little awkward, but not bad. Very manageable. It's slow, but it's fine. Should be fine. You just have too much speed there, man. I like freak out. I don't know why you do that. Like, it's difficult, but it's not something you normally see because it's more seen as bad. But I think I think since it's Barb, I'm more biased and like, whatever. But I don't know. Any other creator doing that with the item, I'd be a little bit more annoyed with. Like I said, once you hit a point in Mario, you can kind of just start getting away with whatever you want. Like there's a lot of creators like Carl Sagan 42, man, he can just get away with whatever he wants at this point. He creates just the worst Kaizo, not worst Kaizo, but worst like troll levels. What is your opinion of Steam? I think it's fine. I think it's, I don't know if there's like a new controversy going on, or if you're just asking about like the general idea of it and what it does. But I think it's pretty good. I mean, has a lot of game options on there, a lot of different features, functions, sales, bundles and whatnot, and I think that's good for an online store to have. I know they've made a few dumb choices, but I mean, that's every company. No. No, we don't like Steam? Why do we not like Steam? Have they done something recently? It's just the fact that people are wondering if they're good Monopoly or not. Do you like it? Okay. No, I think they're completely fine. I mean, I think they do well for themselves. Is what they are what they advertise, I think. I don't see them getting in much drama, controversy, doing many bad things or unfavorable things towards studios, companies, or anything like that. Noted the controversy. Yeah. We need another one of those good attempts. I would love to see the pipe. A little scary, but it's fine. Once you make it past that part and you're slow, it just lines the fireballs up for you a little bit better, so it's not even bad to be slow. Doesn't hurt you at all, is what I should say. Wow, that was bad. Oh wow, that's a chunky text. Too chunky text. Here's the thing, is that the CEO of Epic Games said that Steam has a greedy monopoly and we need to stop them, which is coming from a company that if they were in Steam position, they would be doing a lot. Yeah, I know, Epic Games, I want to say that's like Fortnite and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure. I could be completely wrong. Epic Games, what do they make? Yeah, they have Fortnite. Having 240 games on there, I'd say I'd like it. A lot of companies are having to make hard decisions because of others, like the companies that handle payments and whatnot. I'm more of a PC gamer than console. Worst things in Steam, that is Fortnite. Others would be doing the same if they had the ability to. Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure I said it correctly. I'm not a big PC gamer, so I'm definitely one of, if not the least knowledgeable on the subject in this entire stream right now, maybe even community of mine. I don't know. I haven't heard anything bad about them, and from the little amount I've used them, I see no issue with it. I've only heard praise about Steam and good things, so that's where my bias goes in, and that's my belief of it. 240 games is crazy. Dang. Have you played all the games you own? Because I know I have a few people that I'm related to that have a couple hundred games and they haven't touched half of them. No. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing, and I think Steam is one of the more valid ones to say I have all these games, but I haven't played them because of how good their bundle deals are. Like, they'll put in one really good game for a very cheap amount with the addition of other games. And I think that's another thing Steam has going for it, is a lot of their deals and their savings and whatnot. So yeah, I think the 240 games and not playing all of them is valid for Steam. Like, entirely valid. Sales and bundles are great? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not timing that well. I want to time that about when it drops, I think, is what we'll do. Just to get more consistent and pay attention to it easier. I don't know. I'm trying to think of all the Steam games I've played. I played Stardew Valley, Jump King, Hitman, I'm pretty sure that's it, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played a lot. I played Peggle for a bit, which, if you know what that is. Peggle, Peglin, both of those games. They're very similar. Not related in any way, they're just similar. That's the first time we died to that guy, I think. Wait, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. I don't know, I'm not gonna read that. We haven't gotten a good blink block attempt in a while. It's kind of what happened in the beginning of the first attempt of this, where we made a ton of progress, and then you kind of just die off from it a bit. Then we made a ton of progress, and then you just die off. I don't know. I'm starting to feel another good attempt soon. Maybe even this one. Who knows? No, come on. I bonked twice, but maybe that'll line these up better for me? No, didn't. Bonking it twice actually lined it up the exact same. They stopped, there's something wrong. They stopped making games for Macs. Fix it. They stopped making games for, like, you can't get Steam on a MacBook is what they're called? I don't know. Not very well versed in a lot of technology or anything like that. It's probably something I need to learn, being that my job or hobby is, you know, streaming. Ow. On a PC. I haven't cared to learn. We may be too fast here. No. jumping actually works better. Got it. Good to know. Please. I bonked twice. That means it's lined up the same. You know, wait. I don't know why this doesn't work, man. It just doesn't line up how I want it to. You can, but value is game companies stop making games that support Macs like Portal and Half-Life and CS. I'm waiting for their Steam Frame, which is their VR headset. I've not played VR games, so I'm excited for that hardware. I may have already been buying VR games on sale before they even have it. Yeah, I've tried a few of my friends, they have VR sets and whatnot. I don't know, I can't do it. It just doesn't immerse me, I guess. I don't know. I know a lot of people love VR. It's just not for me. I don't get the hype, I think. I don't know. I don't know why I don't like it, which is probably an invalid reason to dislike something on my part, but not a fan. Maybe I've just played the wrong games. I'm gonna be honest, VR is a bad market on the MetaQuest. The MetaQuest is that, like, Mark Zuckerberg one, right? Because, like, Meta AI, am I wrong? I feel like I might be wrong. I don't know. I don't know anything about VR sets because I have no interest in them personally. Yes. Okay. No. Stop. Okay. I just wrong way. I'm struggling. I'm making like negative progress. It's fine. This one here will be good. That was not good. I hit the 2-hour mark for the stream, meaning that this level has taken me 40 minutes? I feel like 40 minutes for a one-section Barb level isn't too bad. I feel like I want to fix my chat overlay because it squishes the messages a lot. Like, it makes them really like squished. I don't know if I like that. It doesn't. I don't feel like you guys have like not enough room, you know? I'll read those in just a moment, don't worry. That's what we do. Yep, found the setup. Okay, that works perfectly. We'll take a video of that way for number 2. I thought if I just threw it, it would... I thought if I just threw it, it would work. Oh man. Let's see, let's watch the video. Here. So throw it, little jump, and then go. Little jump and then turn back and go. That's fine. That's how we'll do that. That lines it up. Yeah, having to be tied into Facebook always put me off. The Steam frame is supposed to be on par with the MetaQuest 3, but the eye tracking, you don't need a Facebook account. Probably a good thing. It's bad because there are so many quick build games that are not great. Desaturating the market, ending up causing to be flooded with bad and overpriced games. Got mine when MetaVR used to be on Oculus and their catalog used to be good. But that would be the case on Steam as well. Had to look at a bunch of reviews and watch a few videos to see what was good on Steam. Yeah, okay. Interesting. I like whenever my chatters communicate because it's like, ooh, I just get to kind of not participate in a conversation, but more learn some information and kind of, I don't know, experience it. I don't know. I enjoy when my chatters communicate. I feel like a proud father. It's like, oh, they're making friends. They like each other. Never thought I'd, you know, reference myself as a father to David, but there you go. Oh, I was too fast. The screen crunched me. Has Steam frame price been announced yet? I don't know. If it has been, what's the price for it? I imagine VRs are expensive. How much is the Meta VR set? Not yet. Ah. Negative. Oh, about 500 for MetaQuest 3. Dang, that's a lot cheaper than what I thought it'd go for. You have cheaper MetaQuest 3s for about 300? Huh. I don't know, I was expecting more like $800 or up kind of range, but maybe that's just because, I don't know. I guess VR isn't like that, which is probably, you know, definitely better. Yeah, that was early. I knew it was early. The Quest 3 is cheaper than the Switch 2? Dang. That really puts it in perspective, doesn't it? They don't need a base station, so it's good entry set for people. There are other VRs. Dang. 1,500 to 2,000. That's absurd. That's close. No, I've seen those VR like setups to where there's like the little mats and you're like in a vest. Those are funny. I think those are cool. I wouldn't want one just because I feel like I'd rather keep the money. But I don't know. It'd be cool to try. I think that's the only kind of VR I'd get into. But like I said, probably definitely not a buy on my end. People get too serious about Flight Simulator. That is the only VR game I've played. Not only, but one of the like 3 that I've played. Kind of slow here. That might line up the blink blocks better for me. Okay, pipe. I don't even know. I don't even know. We just did it. We just beat the level. Oh, man. That's 2 Barb levels in one night. GG, thank you. I kind of panicked at the end. Did you see that conveyor at the top? That was going to drop something on my head. I knew as soon as I was sitting there, I'm like, okay. Screen is slowly scrolling up. Let's see. Let's look at the more info. Where's the end? That's 3 1-up mushrooms. I don't see an enemy on that conveyor. Maybe we weren't. Maybe we didn't need to rush. Just not wanting to risk that. My hope is that the Steam frame will have better compatibility. Me too. Let me just remove that, save my list. Barb 4 out of 57. Very nice. 2 levels in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Well, actually, we did viewer levels for the first 30 minutes, so not even 2 hours. Not bad, chat. Not bad. Congrats. Thank you. With that, though, I did stream a little bit later than I wanted to, but I do or will leave now. Like I said, for this week, there's 3 streams planned. If you want to get more information on that, I believe at or apostrophe exclamation point whatever. This is the Discord. All the stream updates are announced in the Discord. I will be actually going to end stream and then go back to being live to test out this this bot that'll hopefully help automate go live notifications, just in case if I forget. But yeah, without further ado, I really appreciated all of you stopping by, and I love this challenge, and I can't wait to continue doing more. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.